Welcome back, guys, to episode 3 of the No Names. Oh no, the Guardians of the Galaverse. So we have decided a name. It is going to be Guardians of the Galaverse. That is what we're going to go and use from here on out. And this is episode 3. Today we're going to be covering ahead of the game, episode 35, as well as what has been happening in the Gala Games ecosystem over the past week. I have Shadow and Khaos with me today, as always. If you haven't seen episode 1 and 2, let's do a quick brief intro, and then after this you won't need an intro from them. Start with Shadow.
What's up? Looking forward to this episode because we got some huge breaking news from Gala this week that's made me and Khaos extremely happy. Basically, I'm a new streamer, been streaming some Champions Arena, but mainly Legends Reborn, and that's what I've really been waiting for to make a comeback. But let's not ruin any surprises. We'll get to that soon. Let's hand it over to Khaos.
Yo, it's your boy Khaos. Y'all know me, you know what I mean? #1 superior murmur player. Still, I think I still hold that title. Maybe Denaf is taking that title, but soon I'll be back playing superior. So take back my title, I'm killing it in the Walking Dead as well. Y'all see me on the leaderboards. I'm always at the top. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's me, Khaos, here, great, one of the best, if not the best legendary born player. Now I'm just joking, I see Shadowknyte there. Shadowknyte's like, oh, I mean, it's competition for that shit. But yeah, so we need to get this podcast started, bringing that fire, bringing that heat. It's your boy, Khaos.
Cool. So let's switch over to the podcast with the screen. And there we have it. So here is the head of the game episode 35 summary. You can find it over on my X or Twitter, now that it's called X. I've basically gone over the episode and done it in bullet point format, so you know what's happening. You don't have to watch an episode. You can save 30 minutes or so. We'll start off with the first piece of news in the thread, which is GalaChain SDK has gone live. This helps all developers coming to GalaChain. Now, what SDK is, I believe it's a software development kit. So this is basically the tools, basic tools and things that you need to do to build on GalaChain. They've put together a kit so you can use that. You don't have to make the basic functions yourself. You can just install the SDK kit and it should help you if you're developing or bringing your apps or dApps to GalaChain. Also, if you're bringing your games to GalaChain, which is primary why I am there for Gala, which is the gaming side. There's also the film and music side, which quite a lot of people have joined just for that side, and it is popping off because our recent second news is that the film product AMA has been recorded and it is publicly available in the Gala Film Discord. So if you want to know what they were discussing during the AMA, all you have to do is head over to the GalaChain Discord, go to the films. I believe it's in announcements, one of the recent announcement posts, and you can download both part 1 and part 2 of the AMA there. Also, Gala Music has enabled tipping artists. You can now show them even more support to your favorite artists by going to their page, and I believe there's a little box or tipping icon. You click on that and then you can donate whatever you want to your artist. Do you guys follow any artists, or are you not much into the music and film side?
I got a Snoop box when they first dropped. So I had the tracks from that. I also picked up the October London first 3 albums, which I have started to host now at long last. I sold one track for a nice price, and then I'm just hosting with all my tracks on a community members node.
What about you, Khaos? You into the music side? Film side?
Bro. I just never got into music, when it comes to music, I just like listening to music, all genres. But when it came to investing, not investing, but more like following or participating in that side of Gala, it's just, I'm just not into that. Like the movie side, the film side, I might get into that once they start to release shows and movies and whatnot. I love movies. I love watching movies. Should have been an actor myself, but being.
I'll wait till they get anime on the film side.
What's that?
I'd wait till they get anime on the film side, and then I'll go hard on the film side. Like I don't really watch movies, but if it's anime or like manga type stuff, I'll be watching that all day.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure, for sure. I feel like they need to get a lot of that. If they get a lot of anime, because it kind of goes hand in hand with games, right? A lot of gamers are into animated series or whatnot. So I feel like that will do really well in this space. But yeah, nah, I don't have no music tracks. I ain't got no music notes and nothing like that. So I just kind of keep it just focused on the game, and then I probably dabble a bit in the movies in that when that like kicks off.
I must say, like, since I realised I was just sleeping on the music I do own for the first 20 days of Legacy, that the music community were super cool, super positive. It's a real good vibe in the music Discord. So yeah, I've actually enjoy hanging out over there as well.
Yeah, somebody said that the music Discord is like Gala's Discord in 2021, and that's how I feel about it. Because like Gala 2021 was like, oh my god, this is happening, like games, NFTs, this, that, and it's happening on the music side. It's like, oh my god, it's music and artists collaborating, and like we can host their songs and this and that. And I was like, yeah, it's the same vibe of like Gala Games 2021. It's like Gala Music 2024.
Yeah, definitely. So I would hit the nail on the head there. It's definitely the same vibe. It passes the vibe check for real.
All right, cool. Let's move on with the next piece of news, which will go to the gaming side. That was the film and music update. Now we move on to The Walking Dead Empires will have a game update this week. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. So I don't think it will be this week because we're on Sunday already, but next week from Monday either to Sunday, there will be a big game update. This update will probably be the wipe that Doug has been talking about quite a few times. So all your all your progress will reset. The only thing that you will keep is your NFT levels. So the NFT levels include your skill points and your talent trees and all the experience you've gained just on that NFT level. You will not keep your mastery, you will not keep your scrap, your HQ levels, any of the resources or items that you've been collecting. The server will start again with additional features. I'm guessing it's going to be indoor dungeons with a bunch of additional small features, but we'll have to wait and see for the patch notes when that happens. How do you feel, Khaos? Your progress on like your gun collection and armor collection is gonna wipe?
I want to talk about that right now, bro. The amount of time and energy I've put into accumulating just the mastery alone. Forget the bullets. I can craft bullets. I can craft weapons. Gathering resources in this game is you just got to put the time in. It's not hard. Like whatever you need, you can find it. And if you can't find it, you can just buy it with the scraps that you got. But the masteries, that's gonna piss me off because that's what's kind of allowing me to kill the elite walkers quickly, easily, for me to acquire my XP. So starting from scratch with the masteries is gonna be it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna piss me off. But keeping our levels, so that's not so bad because I get to keep my levels. I'm able to keep the skill points, so I can, redistribute or utilize my skill points. But I'm okay with the wipe, in terms of like the bases. A lot of people got bases plotted all over the map, and there's a few people that don't play the game anymore, and their bases are in like obscure locations on the board, which makes it hard to navigate around the board. So wiping people's bases and then allowing people who still want to continue playing this developers build would be good. So that way there's like more space on the board, so there's no like bases like getting in anybody's way. So for that reason, I welcome the wipe, but the mastery points, yeah, still hurts a little. Like seeing my mastery go to zero, man, that's gonna hurt a lot. So, but
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I walk him. Some new stuff. Hopefully, they bring some new stuff, some new content. Will be cool. That will make the game a little bit more fun to play. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm bored. Running
Yeah.
around killing the same walkers over and over. Like at first, it was cool. It was tolerable. I tolerated it. But nah, yo, it's like after about 30 minutes, I'm like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
Got to respect the hustle, though. Just so people understand, you're not bored of the game because you've played it here and there for the last 3 months. You've probably played it over a week, solid. Like,
200 hours, easy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. 200 hours, bro, in a game that's not even like launched. So when a game actually launches, like God knows the amount of time people are gonna put in the game. It's a good game, but
so the game is hella fun. Just for clarity, you've just literally run it into the ground.
Man's been playing it all the time, doing the same process.
Are you expecting, because this is being like touted as quite a big update, but you guys have been waiting for this one to land for a while now, haven't you?
Well, I think it's been a month, but I don't think it's going to be the big update. The big update will be Dungeons, which Doug, I believe, said is 2-3 months away. So I guess 1.5 months from now. This one's just going to add buildings where you can go into, and it's going to clear the map of like all the unwanted bases of the people that came into The Walking Dead, saw The Walking Dead, and then it'll be like, okay, this game's cool, but there's not enough features to keep me interested until launch. And there's people that play Die Hard, like Khaos, Starcraft, Wallin, all of those type of people play everyday ranking for experience. Also Lucifer's a madman. He's got like several characters level 60, like 4 or 5 level 50s, like 6 level 40s. I'm like, this man's mad.
But yeah, in the game as well, isn't it?
20% of the map is filled with Lucifer's base. Like there's a Lucifer base on every corner of every by every shop. There's a Lucifer base right here. There's Lucifer A, Lucifer B. He's got a whole alphabet of bases.
D Lucifer, Princess, this, that, yeah. We also have Zorro in chat and C Money. So shout out to you guys. Welcome to the podcast.
Yo, welcome. C Money, Zorro.
No, me, I'm at Stream C Money. This isn't a podcast that plays me much. I'm just getting out the way because that's what you tend to say. Also, there's no hashtag giveaways right now, but maybe in the future. All right, let's move on. Anything else from Walking Dead, or are you guys happy to move on?
Yeah. Keep it moving.
Right, cool.
Keep it moving, cuz.
All right, the next one is Common Ground World. Now, the three of us don't play Common Ground World. I play the campaign mode, if that's what you call it. But apart from that, I've stopped playing the competitions because it's just not my type of game. Common Ground World, there will be a leak for the new biome, and we will have a meta leak in the middle in the riddle form, which you can find out if you watch the episode, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be something related to Coco, because after the riddle, they announced the NFT that was going on sale, and it was the Coco Stand NFT, so they kind of killed the riddle. But also the town hall will be there at 8 p.m. Pacific, which was a couple days ago on Friday, and there is also progress in the Common Ground World nodes. Now, I've missed out the nodes there because, as you can see, after this section is when the Champions Arena Mystic boxes were going on sale. So I was basically trying to multitask, listen to ahead of the game, get this thread up and running, and trying to buy the box. So after this part, the thread kind of falls off a little bit, but I did manage to buy boxes, so I'm happy. I don't mind if the thread's like kind of missing a few details.
Talk about the boxes? Are you guys gonna talk about it?
We'll talk about the boxes near the end. I got the recording so we can see what we get as well.
Oh snap! Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So if you are playing Common Ground World, then there is a new competition and there are continuously updates to the game, so make sure to check those out. It's just not R3's cup of tea. The next one is though Miranda's. In Austin, Texas, the event is open to everybody to attend. The venue will be announced soon. And here is the new wallpaper for Wallpaper Wednesdays. So as you can see here, it looks like a rocky mountainside. You can see 2 adventurers fighting goblins here. There's decent water, cliff terrain. They recently announced like the level design for like height and terrain, and like, you know, jump puzzles as well. So I think there'll be quite a few jump puzzles in Miranda's, and elevation will play a big role when you're fighting monsters with either magic or ranged, because it'll take time for them to catch up to you. Another big piece of information for Echoes of Empire. So Echoes of Empire is launching the 30th of January, which is I think 2 days away now. Tuesday. Claim owners, oh there you go, Tuesday. But claim owners will have access from tomorrow. So if you are a Celestial Deed owner and you have a Celestial Deed, depending on the rarity, Land Rush will be earlier for you. So Monday, January the 29th at 8 p.m. PT, Ancient Land owners will get to go, and then 12 p.m. it will be Legendaries, 4 p.m. will be Epics, 8 a.m. will be rares, 11 a.m. will be uncommons from the 30th, and then the 30th at 2 p.m. PT, it will be global launch, so everybody else can enter the game. Now, the reason this is because if you own your claims, you're going to want to log into the game and then get to the section where you want your claim or which area you want to claim, and then use your NFT on that, and then it will be bound to that claim in game. Now, I do have a claim, but I don't think I'm going to be playing it as much. So I might go into the early access or go at global launch. Are you guys going to be playing Echoes of Empire, or do you have any claims? It's just going to be like a game that you're going to test.
I don't have any claims. I will check it out though once it launches, just to give it a quick run, see if it's for me, see if it's not. What about you, Khaos? Have you got any special claims?
I had when the game first launched, I had two actually. I had a common. Well, I had a grey one and a green one, uncommon and a common one. Unfortunately, I sold it because I was like, I don't think I was gonna like play the game a lot, so I didn't really want to be owning There was really expensive NFTs at the time. But it was definitely a game that was on my radar to play. So I had like a list of games I wanted to like at least test out. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. I haven't had opportunity to actually play the game or play any like play tests or developers build. So when it's launched, as long as they got like a really good free to play section or options that you don't have to invest any to no money at all, I'll definitely like play it. And if I like it, I'll continue playing. And if I don't, then I'll just share my feedback and my review about the game right here. So you guys gotta like stay tuned, subscribe, follow, with that good stuff to get my opinion and feedback about the game.
I'm playing the trailer in the background. This was released 1 day ago. It gives you a basic overview of the game. So these are the celestial claims, and basically you pay your NFT to one of these objects. So that is a legendary claim, and that is somebody claiming those. It'll tell you the player and the coordinates of that claim. And it's basically a space 4X game. It's like Eternal Paradox, but instead of having like soldiers and mercenaries, your soldiers are spaceships and fleets in space. And these little drone things, your main base is like a space cruiser. And then your army is the little ships that you build and control. And this is like space global warfare. It's a 4X game. So it's explore, exterminate, extract, and something else. I forgot the last E, but this is the Eternal Paradox trailer. If we just quickly go back to here, and then this is basically a claim in one of the spheres. So you see this square, that is the map, and then these sections that are dividing it is like a category. So one will be like Ember's Grace, the other one will be like Pale something, Aurora's Edge, etc. And based on Gala's ranking system, yellow or gold is legendary, purple is epic, blue is rare, green is uncommon, and gray or like lightish white is common. And the ancient ones are like normally orangey red, like a glow. And there's only one ancient, I believe, in each zone. So if you are in a clan with an ancient person, you want to make sure you get access to the claim and use their claim, because it's been beneficial for you because you'll get resources, and it'll be beneficial for them because people will be working on their claim. But the game is interesting. I believe it has really, really good art. The one complaint that I did have, this was like last year's playtest, was the first user experience and the initial like startup process is kind of difficult for people that haven't played this game or these type of games before to understand. So the team did say they're working on UI and making the first initial 30 minutes easier for the new players to come in and participate and easier to understand. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow for the people that have claims, and then for the 30th when the global launch happens. But yeah, I'm excited for the game. It's another game launching on Gala's platform. It is only for PC, I believe. The mobile version is in the works, or it is planned. So let me just quickly check for you guys where it is available. If you go to the Gala Games website, and then we scroll down to Eternal Paradox, the platform is PC and Mac. It's a free-to-play strategy 4X game. If you just quickly click on the more details, is an epic fantasy game, and you, the player, are basically part of the 3 races. There's 3 races in the game. You'll be picking which side you want to support, and each race has like specific crafts or spaceships that give you buffs. For example, like mining. Then there's one race that's really good at damage or space combat. There's another one good at resource restriction. There's one good at like teleporting and movement. So there's quite a lot of depth in the game. It should be interesting to see what happens in the next 2 days. Now we move on to the one that I was most excited for, which was the Champions Arena Mystic Box Sale. Did happen. There was 800 boxes in supply, 600 in the Gala store, and 100 each on iOS and Android. Now there was a hiccup with the sale, which means the sale started later than it should have, I think by like 17, 18 minutes. And the Android side, there wasn't a limit to how much you could buy. So people were buying more than the 100 listed on the details in the Medium article. But the team, as soon as they discovered these issues that were happening after the sale, they took the game down for like 3 hours, then additional 3 hours. And I think half the day, at least 12 hours, the game was down for maintenance and fixes and making sure everything went according to plan and there was no additional issues that popped up. The sale finished in around 32 to 35 minutes. All the boxes were gone, especially on the Gala website. It went out really, really fast because the value for what you got, what you were paying for, was insane with this Mystic bundle. It was $99 and you had a chance. Well, I guess I can go to the website and show you guys how insane the value is. While I do that, Shadow, you want to comment on the Mystic box sale?
Yeah, I think you're being a bit hard on them, saying it was 17 minutes late. It's not a complete...
17 minutes late?
It's not a complete failure. Honestly, like, just to echo what you said, the value per box, you couldn't lose. If you only got 10,000 gems back, you still broke even. Everything else is pure profit. Like, you could like double the value of gems for you, which is amazing for the game.
Oh, nice.
And obviously some people struck legendaries, some people even got estates.
Yes, so if we go back to the list, by the way, C Money just trolled us there. He said, oh, what is that game next to Echoes of Empire? So I googled it and it's Meow Match. C Money has a habit of trolling for Meow Match, so I fell for that one. It won't happen again. But if we go back to Champions Arena Mystery Box, it was roughly 4,500 Gala. It's gone down a little bit because the price has gone up over the market in the last couple of days, but we don't talk about that. What we are interested in is in this. So you had a 44.5% chance to get a general gem crate. Now this was 10k gems basically, and it is used, so there's no point buying or selling these NFTs. If you see the gem packs on NFT Harbor or on OpenSea anywhere else, do not buy them, do not interact with them, because whoever opened the chest, that is where the paid gems will get into, not whoever holds the NFT when they contact you. So the general gem cache was 10k paid gems and the box was $100. So in terms of how much it costs to buy those paid gems, it was $100. So basically, instead of buying the paid gems from the app or in Gala store, you could basically buy this box and get the equivalent. But the additional benefit of buying the box was you had a chance to pull all of these things right here. Now, the Champions gem catch was 20,000 gems, which was basically double the normal one, and that was a 25% chance. So even if you pulled these two, you still got a good value for your money if you play Champions Arena. But there was quite a few people that managed to get these epics, legendaries, and even a few people that got estates. Some people have messaged me personally saying, oh my god, I got an estate, or oh my god, I got a legendary. Thank you, because I saw your video, I got a couple of boxes and I didn't know I would get this lucky. So congrats to those people. Me and Shadow will show you what we pulled after the episode, the podcast finishes, of the game summary. Quite a few people pulled Zafrinas and Kate Novas and all of that at the start. So me and Shadow kind of FOMO'd in opening our boxes. I was planning to wait for the podcast. But then when you see people pulling Zafrinas and Estates and Kate Novas and like all these legendaries, you're like, we got to open now, Shadow, we got to open it now. So yeah, me and Shadow will show you what we got in just a sec. But yeah, the box was insane value for money. And I purchased 10 boxes. I think Shadow purchased 12, correct?
Yeah, I did 12. I'm really happy with what I received. I didn't get a Safrina, didn't get a Kate Nova or an Estate. No spoilers. But like Smiling was saying, I needed gems. I would have bought this a big gem pack. So just receiving the general gem drop, you know, I was really happy with just getting a whole host of those.
Yep, same. Because like I was gonna put 200-300 in gems anyway because I needed to buy soul stones and upgrades and what etc. for my team, and then this dropped. So I think of it as like, oh, I spent the like 500-600 up front, but for the next 3 months I don't have to buy paid gems because I got it early and I had a chance of getting these other legendaries.
Yeah, before we move on, I would like to see them in the future, the gem packs, to be sellable.
Yes.
Because say they do another one in 3 months, I would really like the chance to try and open some wicked awesome champions. But I'm going to have so many gems left from what I've just opened that I probably would sit the next sale out. Yeah. Unless they change that to make them resellable. I don't see why they can't, because it appears that they're going to manually start putting them on people's account depending on who opened the chest. So yeah, just where they're on the blockchain, I would like to see them sellable.
Yeah, that's what one of my suggestions for the next one is, because they're NFTs, but they say used, but they're not technically used because you haven't redeemed it yet. They manually redeem it for you. But I'd be happy if I could, like you said, be able to trade those paid gems, because I opened quite a few boxes and I'm going to be set for paid gems for a good 6 months or whatever. I don't want to add another bunch of paid gems to my account that I have to be permanently locked to my account. I'd rather sell it or trade it for something else that I'll be using in game. That would be one of the additional changes that would make the mystery box basically a win-win-win, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you got to think, you bought 10, I bought 12. There was someone in the Discord that bought 100. You know, are they gonna want to go in on the next box sale again if they're only going to get stuck with a load of gems that they can't transfer? Probably not.
Yeah.
And you kind of want these guys that are splashing the cash to be involved. You know, it's good for the game. It's good for the players. It's good for the whole Champions Arena.
Speaking of good for the players, thank you for reminding me to do Arena for the last 2 hours on stream, because I managed to get roughly 1,600 Gala. So if you guys didn't know, because the sale happened, when was it? Thursday? We're turning to Friday UK time. All the money was for Friday's pool. So on Saturday, if you were playing, Friday to Saturday, yes. All the money that they made from the sale, 15% goes towards the player earnings, and quite a lot of people were farming the arena and they got a good Gala payout. So whenever there is a sale, make sure the next day you are playing arena and grinding arena to get that Gala payout.
And please do loads of maintenance again on the next sale, because that meant I could just get home from work and get the grind on. And
I'll take days off just for that arena 24 hours. All right, cool. Let's move on. We have PokerGo.
I want to say real quick about the boxes. Yeah. Like, one good thing about the boxes, like, I know with you guys play the game, so like getting a bunch of like gems like doesn't really benefit you, like, because you're like, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these gems. Like, but somebody like me who wanted to come back into the game, like after selling off all my NFTs, something like those boxes would be like really good for returning players and for new people getting into the game. Like you said, it was so beneficial. The price was so it was worth it, like compared to like the first mystery box that they sold, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, like was it like $180 for the first mystery box that they sold? And in terms of what he was getting, he was only getting like a majority of the time, he was getting like a bunch of rare NFTs. But with this box, it was hella cheap. Plus, he was getting anything from like epic heroes to legendaries. Plus, she was getting the gems as well. Like, so all in all, it was a great promotion and great sale. Hence the reason why I sold it out. I mean, I ain't got no money to buy $100, but like if I was to return, I'd probably get about like $10 to get me started. And even if I got a bunch of gems, I'd be cool with that, because I'm like, yo, I could use that to get myself started and whatnot. So yeah, it was good. I hope Gala sees how well these boxes did. How much people really enjoy those boxes in terms of value you got for them for the money you're spending. And going forward, they do more boxes like that where you're able to get the money you put in, you'll get in return equivalent to gems, credit, tokens, whatever in-game assets, so that way you don't feel like you're getting shafted when you buy some of these motherfucking boxes, cuz you know what I mean, like so.
Yeah, the price point was absolutely perfect.
It was
Perfect.
amazing.
Yeah.
That being
You
said,
can't
though,
complain, bro.
I would rather they don't focus on just sales. Like Champions Arena, you need to get the PvP, guild versus guild, the raid guilds, like the Tower of Honor. Get that in there first before you do another sale, because the game needs more features and content. Fix Arena VP, do all of that stuff, and then players wouldn't mind buying more stuff. But if you're just pumping out sales, then it's not that gonna be good for player retention. I guess the whales will participate, but then the average people that are there to play the game ain't going to play the game because all you're doing is pumping out sales. But that said, the sale was good.
They definitely need to deliver on the roadmap now before another sale, because there was some saltiness when the sale was announced, which turned into euphoria when the sale started happening.
Yeah.
We just want the game to be the best it can possibly be.
Yes.
There's some big plans scheduled. Just, if they move forward with the milestone and then, do a sale after that, after some success in game, do some sales.
Yep. That is what I would also agree with. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is PokerGo Play. So week 19 sweepstake winners have been announced and their rewards will be sent out. And I think week 20 has started. So basically the normal news for PokerGo Play. Every week it resets and winners announced and the new season starts. Play EPX Season 2 has started and Season 1 rewards will be going out soon. There are several updates and changes during the maintenance that you can get more info on the Discord. So let's just quickly go over to Eternal Paradox. There was a bunch of information that they posted about balances, changes. Like this is what I would like to see from all the other type of color games. Like you get new mercs, new gear, contributions, what they added, the improvements. Then also they released the patch notes. Like patch notes are really important for gamers, or at least for me. I need to know the information that the game has changed, that they have added, so I know I can plan other things when playing the game or plan my strategies, because I like to theorize strategies a lot when I do play games. Balancing changes, Season 1 changes, Season 2 rewards, etc. Having all this information available is a good thing. Like I know Scala doesn't like to share information like prematurely, because they've been burnt in the past, but when you do an update, make sure the patch notes are there, because it's going to be beneficial for the gamers, at least for me, is how I see it. I don't think you guys play EPX, but you've tested it out, right?
Yeah, just for me, it just seemed having to log in to use your energy, like during work hours, for it to be viable, was just unfortunately just meant that it wasn't playable for me. During my working hours, I don't have time to just slide off in game, because at the end of the day, my boss isn't playing me to play video games, unfortunately.
Yep, so, I don't like energy systems in games.
Yeah,
so.
if there was some way that you could just auto use your energy, even if it was just like, for 10 hours a day, not the full period, I probably would have been a lot more excited to play that title. Interesting.
Okay. Maybe something they'll do in the future for that. There's an input from Shadow. Also, Tofi says Khaos is a bit quiet. My side is fine, but I guess stream is having issues. Let me see if I can turn you up from Discord. I'll just increase it by 20%, so that should be better for the community. Next on is the...
if I'm coming through loud and clear. I want y'all to hear what I got to say.
Especially on this next one.
Yeah, especially in this next one. That's why I read the comment before I read the next one. So the next one is right up Khaos and Shadow's alley, and that is Legendary Reborn. The art has been finalized and the action card NFT is engaging in the minting process on Gala chain. The game will be launched early March. Off to you guys.
Let's go, Gala. Honestly, thought this game, when they nuked the studio, I was so fearful the title would not have seen the light of day. I've always been so pro Legendary Reborn. I honestly think it will be the breakout title for Gala. I think CCGs are so well suited to NFTs. And I honestly think how this game plays, it's better than Hearthstone. Let's rock for March.
Boy, wow, what a and yo, what a bomb! Like, and Jason was just so blasé about it. Like when he was like, "Oh yeah, Legends Reborn come that early March." Anyway, moving on. I was like, "Wait, hold on, y'all need to like do a full, just an episode of ahead of the game, just on that announcement. Like that was just big, and I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean?" He was like, first when he started talking, he was talking about stuff that he that talked about last week, like new animation, action cards and stuff like that. So I was listening. I was just like, when I was listening to the head of the game and he was talking about Legend Reborn, I was just like, bro, man, come on, Joe, this is the same shit like you said last week. And then when he said, yo, the game is launching, I nearly, bro, I nearly choked on my own water that I was drinking. Like this shit, it was just came out of nowhere. Was not expecting that. Like, oh man, yo, I'm so gassed. Been waiting nearly a year because obviously last time we played Legends Reborn was
May
what
Mayhem.
May Mayhem, bro. Like I was like, don't make us wait another year until we get to play this game. Bro, I can't wait. Like, yo, you can hear the excitement in my voice. Like, Legends Reborn was probably the first game I played on the Gala in the Gala ecosystem that I put crazy amount of hours. Like, I remember one time I was playing the game, yeah, and I was playing so long. I looked up at the clock and it was 1 a.m. I was like, cool, I'm gonna go sleep in about an hour. Playing the game, playing the game. Next time I looked up, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? I got work in like 2 hours. What the fuck?
I
I was
feel that,
this close
bro.
to calling in sick and saying, "Hey, yo, bro, I got that Legends Reborn bug. You know, I'm sick. I got the Legends Reborn bug. I'm not coming in." But yeah, so March, can't wait. It's gonna be fire. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be streaming that game a lot. You know what I mean? So like definitely tune in, follow myself, Shadowknyte, because we're gonna be streaming that game like 24/7. Like to me, it's one of the best game Gala has in terms of gameplay. I mean, I'm a big fan of like card-based CCG games, TCGs. I find them so addictive and fun to play. That is that whole like competitiveness when you're playing against somebody and you're head to head. You know, it's like fighting games but more strategic. So yeah, again,
We
super excited. Can't wait.
we
Like
got a question from
March.
C Money. Do we need any NFTs to play, or do you know the benefits they will provide? So any of you can time into this.
That's a good question. So nah, it's completely free to play. You're gonna have a system where obviously you're gonna be able to create your own deck with the creatures that are available. The creatures will be limited. They're gonna have like this weekly rotation. So for example, they will have like 30 creatures, but every week you're only going to be able to select from a pool of like 15 or 20. So you're not going to be able to select all the creatures. But well, that's what it was before. It might be like 2 weeks or it might be like 30 days. They haven't really specified how long that rotation of creatures will last. But you'll be able to select your a bunch of creatures, create a deck, free to play. Don't know too much about the economics of the game in terms of like play to earn and whatnot, but it's definitely free to play. Obviously, if you own NFTs, then the rotational pool is not going to affect you because you'll be able to use whatever creature you want based on the ones that you own. Some of the NFTs have a little advantage in terms of like crafting your deck and the amount of action cards you can use. But again, it's not a big advantage whether you own an NFT or don't own an NFT. I think the one of the main benefits of owning an NFT based on the rarities, you're gonna have like commons, uncommons, rare, epics, legendaries, and ancient. I feel like that's going to be based on the earning. So if you own like an ancient NFT, you're going to earn the most compared to somebody who owns like a common or uncommon. But in terms of like play style and gameplay, it's not going to be a big difference. You're not going to be like more stronger than somebody who has like a lower rarity, but you're just going to earn more if you have like a higher rare. high creature that has a higher rarity. You know what I mean? So, but as you can see, the game's playing in the background. The game looks beautiful. It plays well. Oh man, I need to stop talking because right now I'm getting gassed. The game's not even out yet. It's not
This
even
video has
playable.
given me real nostalgia.
You know what I'm saying? I want to play the game now, man. But hopefully
And
when it
just
comes
on that,
out,
just to
yeah,
say, like, I was a complete free-to-play player in Legends Reborn.
true that.
Never invested in any NFTs. I picked up some when the title was in limbo, and I was able to be ultra competitive with my deck making just based on skill, you know, and approach to my matches.
Cool. So as you can see, both of them are really excited for this game. I'll probably play with them because they'll probably teach me the best tips and tricks, which Khaos has done in the past. I guess I can get Shadow to teach me next time. But we'll definitely be live
Like,
streaming.
Smilinmonster, Zero to Hero, like we're gonna take you.
Legit, yeah, that's a series.
Legend Reborn, Bomb, Scrub, all due respect.
You know those apps where it says level 1 noob and then level 100 boss? It's going to be me there and then like a next photo with like Shadow and Chaos behind me with like that and like a level 100
of armor.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be jokes. All right, cool. So moving on to the next bit of news. Tomorrow, which was Friday, the team will be playing with Taco Gala for the Friday Gala Games Plays. It was this new game called Headbangers Rhythm Royale. I did chime in, well, I did pop in to see what they were doing. They had like 20 views and they're playing, it's like an Among Us or a, what was it, Fall Guys type game where people go together and they do puzzles and stuff and have fun. It was interesting, but I do prefer Gala play their own games. I know they like to play other games every now and again, but I just prefer if they're doing like Legends Reborn, Last Expedition, The Walking Dead Empires, do those type of games. Like, people are here for your games. I know they said that playing these games gets more people in and more like audience like discovers their platform, but I think they should start doing that once they have a good live streaming audience or a good schedule. The schedule is every Tuesday and Friday, which is good. Now they just need to build up the audience. I have contacted Bitbender saying I can help you improve the live streams and I can do like quite a lot of things for you, but he's waiting on additional news for something else before we progress with that, if we do progress with that. But some people did not confirm the winnings for one of the community events. There will be a redraw and the winners will be contacted. So this was the winnings for the Walking Dead Empires live stream. So if you watch the stream, they basically gave you a code. No, if you watch ahead of the game, they basically gave you 5 words. You have to enter those 5 words into the Discord. If you go all the way up here, it's the secret event code panel. You had to click this, the bot would go up. You had to enter 3 of the 5 words and it gave you a role. And that role was used to select the community events that happened, to select who won. And some people didn't respond to that, so they did not win the NFTs. There will be a redraw and they will be contacting the new winners. We have, thanks for the info from C Money. Is Smilinmonster good pool? No, I'm not good as epic as good pool, but I have been live streaming for a good 4 or 5 years, Tofu. So I've generally got the side down of maintaining the software, talking and paying attention to chat. It's something you pick up along the way. Then we have the next bit of news, which was the AMA was in the AMA section of the Ahead of the Game episode, where basically Bitbender goes through your questions on Gala Gold, YouTube, and even sometimes the Discord general chat. But the main question that you needed to know the answer to was you'll be able to set your own gas fees if you are building on Gala Chain. There are several ways you can edit when the gas fee happens and when it happens. So basically, if you want the gas fee to happen when an NFT is transferred, you can have that. If you want it to happen when an action is happening in your game, you can have that. Like, there's so much happening on Gala Chain, and I'm interested to see who and what people do with Gala Chain. It's like a whole new playing field, and based on what Bitbender and the people in Gala Discord have said, Gala Chain is going to change the game, and I'm waiting to see other people build on it and change the game themselves. So are you guys like interested in Gala Chain? Have you been keeping up to date with Gala Chain's like progression or development?
So me and Khaos have been speaking about it for a while. I think we've had a brief discussion with you as well. We've always planned to be hosting regular tournaments for Legends Reborn. We've
Yes,
always
I
wanted
remember that.
to create a website similar to like an old school game battles where people can just log into the weekly tournaments and obviously host prizes, etc. We now Gala chains are becoming a thing. It'd be really cool to link up with someone that can help us create and design and launch this tournament website on Gala chain.
Well, there you go. So if you're a webchain developer or you're developing using the Galachain SDK, Shadow and Khaos are looking at somebody to help them build a website. I guess it's like Champions Arena Hub and Classy with Hammerhand. They built the Champions Arena Hub, so something similar to that with Galachain integration would be awesome.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, we want people to be able to deposit their tournament entries in there, and then that obviously just goes into the pot, and then obviously once we know the winner, they get
Distributes it through smart contract.
Their rewards. And I just would like that to be on chain, and if we can do that on Gala chain, even better.
Perfect. We have international ballers saying love the energy and passion for Legends Reborn. I'm guessing he's talking about you two because I wasn't in that, but Khaos and Shadow. They are the Legends Reborn guys, and when they start streaming and starting doing all the content side, make sure to check them out. I will be leaving their links in the description. I think I have it set up. Oh no, I will have to do that.
Yeah, we're here talking all this like, like Legend Reborn, we're the best Legend Reborn player. You know what I mean? We always finish top, and then the game launches, and we get a whole bunch of people from like Brazil, Southeast Asia, and they're just killing us. And we're like,
everyone's coming for that smoke, innit?
We're like nowhere in the leaderboard, and they're like, hey, I thought y'all said y'all was the king of this game, like y'all whack, and I thought just
You can doubt yourself if you want, bro. I know what's coming. I know what's coming.
But, bro, hey, best believe if that ever happened, I'll sell all my Legend Reborn NFT and then go back to playing the Walking Dead Empire, bro.
Yeah, and just want to say that we are extremely excited about other titles. Khaos plays The Walking Dead like as a second job, basically. I play
unpaid job.
Hell of a lot of Champions Arena. I've got one character that's level 300 and the other's 280. Really excited about these games. To be honest, it's Sunday night here for us. We was all really tired. We was debating on putting it off to tomorrow evening. Khaos is working. There's so much news, we couldn't miss a week. So we're here. We are excited for all titles, but just really, really, really excited for LR.
I can't remember if in Classy's old video it showed your rank. Where is that? I'm pretty sure.
Everyone was a bit nervous, and it wasn't. Yeah, a lot of people invested. Even myself, I put over $10,000 into the assets in that game, and it wasn't even about the money. It was just it was a good game. I really liked that game. It brought back a nostalgic feeling and memory, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's what I got from playing Legends Reborn. It's definitely up there in that on the same level as those games. So that whole time when they was working out a deal, their lawyers were in contact with Kung Fu Factory trying to work out a deal, and the whole time we were just nervous. I know.
I remember those days.
Contacting BB on a regular basis, yo, what's going on, BB?
This is why you need to save this game.
We're trying to sort it out, and then so when they finally came out that they bought it, I was like, oh, thank God, that was a lot of money, so if y'all don't save the thing, I need my money back, but I'm glad that the game got saved.
Fingers crossed for Superior.
I literally spent countless hours researching all other CCGs just so I could go and try and find my fix to play something else. And I must say, from the games I played, I honestly don't just say this because I love Gala, and I honestly think this title is best in category, period. Not just on Gala's ecosystem.
That leads us to the question from Tofu. He says, what do you think Legends Reborn compares to, say, Hearthstone, for example? And just before you answer that, there is also another message saying Fuzzles are working on the Gala Chain Explorer. So I'm excited for the Galaverse Explorer because the current one is hard to read. So if Gingerbread Man, shout out to Gingerbread Man, he's one of the community members doing Puzzles AI. But if they could do a really,
an LROG.
He was in the, if you saw the video thing, Gingerbread Man was there. Yeah. So excited for that. But how would you say it compares to, for example, say Hearthstone? You touched on it a bit earlier.
I honestly think it's much more player friendly, more enjoyable. It has that like old RPG vibe because the characters come alive on the screen. It's not like you're just battling someone in a card game. You see your creatures live. You see them doing the moves. I think it's better than Splinterlands if you want to compare it to another Web3 game.
I want to say I haven't played Splinterland and I never played Hearthstones. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I feel like obviously Yu-Gi-Oh's been around for decades. So they kind of hold the title for one of the best TCG games. But I played Gods Unchained. I don't know if you guys ever heard about Gods Unchained. Anyone in the chat heard of Gods Unchained? I put a lot of money in Gods Unchained, and I played Gods Unchained a lot, and I used to rank quite high in the tournaments and whatnot. But they just kept releasing way too many cards. So cards that came out in season 1 became redundant, like too quick. So you had all these cards that were pretty much useless, and the game it got kind of boring. But because it was like the only game on Web3 that kind of like did that. That's the reason why I played it. But then when Legend Reborn came out, Legend Reborn just shitted all over Gods Unchained. Like there's like no comparison. Like Legend Reborn, and this is why when I see like games like Gods Unchained winning awards for like the best CCG game and the best tradable card game of like 2022 or 2023, I'm just like, bro, Legend Reborn just like wipes the floor with that game. And I can say that because I played Gods Unchained a lot. A lot of hours went into Gods Unchained, and then I went on to Legends Reborn. And Legend Reborn is just like a completely different game in terms of just the mechanics, just from like the creatures and the way that you utilize the creatures as well as the action cards, as well as your hero as well. So there's like 3 mechanics in the game that is kind of like taken from other games from different genres to make one whole complete game. That's just like it just like shits on the other games in comparison.
Well, Gods Unchained is basically like Hearthstone but with Web3 elements, because I played Gods Unchained quite a bit when it wasn't on a mutable, it was on its own thing, but it was fun. You'd like play the games and get like packs, and then you open the packs, and then the packs would have like good cards or bad cards, and you could turn them into NFTs if you played the game long enough. You could sell those NFTs. You could make a deck with like $20, $30, or you could go all out and spend like 1 ETH on a deck and have like the most powerful cards, depending on how you wanted to do it. But yeah, it was a fun game, but it's basically Web3 version of Hearthstone, and I was more looking for an actual MMO rather than card games, but I did start with card games because card games and Web3 blockchain technology and NFTs make sense. But I've pulled up this image, which is the leaderboard prizes for Legends Reborn. So can you guys give me like a brief rundown of what like a creature card pack is and what like Dragonstone packs are if you rank high in the leaderboards? It's not going to be the same as this because this is old information, but if it is similar, give us like a good 2-3 minute breakdown of what this is.
So sure, yeah. So Dragonstone packs act the same way as gems do in Champions Arena. You're going to be able to buy action cards and stuff with these. There's also talking about buying skins for your characters and new boards for you to play out on. The creature packs are similar to the Champions Arena chests, but the difference is you would open the creature pack and there would be 3 creatures inside, not just 1.
Would they be NFTs or would it be a database champion?
They were NFTs from the creature packs.
Oh, nice! So you can win NFTs in Legends Reborn. Interesting. And then
that was for May Mayhem. Yeah, that was right. Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Okay, so this was the May Mayhem leaderboard. Prize detail. Oh, there you go. It says right there. Prize details for May Mayhem. We have another question from Tofu. Also, Zoro says 6 people are watching the show. Make sure to drop a like. It's free, so drop a like. Listen to Zoro. Zoro is awesome. But what is an alternative business model than just selling NFT cards? Hearthstone has a new deck sale 3 times a year. So I'm guessing you touched on it briefly, like skins, new boards, new like action cards. What else do you think would be an alternate model than just to sell NFTs?
Well, they said they wanted to have 400 individual action cards in the title. That would obviously take an incredible amount of time to collect. So I guess that brings some revenue to the game, because I'm assuming you're going to be able to open packs. We've had no details on how the pricing point for the packs, or how many cards are going to be in the packs, etc. But I'm assuming that's the route they're going to go.
Also, there might be a battle pass as well, right? So you can buy the battle pass, and if you play the game like you do in like Champions Arena or EPX, the more you play the game, the more benefits you get.
Yeah, they teased a battle pass during ahead of the game.
Yep. A couple weeks back.
Yeah, it was a real small tease, so it's just we can't tell you quite what's coming with the battle pass yet.
But as you can see in the background, it's also available on Steam. So if you don't want to do the Web3 side, you can play the game completely normal like this, right? So it's downloads.
That's correct.
But it's a demo right now, but I guess it will be coming out in the future as an official title.
And it integrated with people that was playing through the Gala launcher as well. So it wasn't 2 separate entities. Just,
it was cross-platform play, like Superior as well. So if you play Superior on Steam, it also links you with people that are playing on Gala's Web3 launcher. And you can use NFTs from the Web3 side, and the Steam people could play with a normal game, and you could still play together, but it would split the rewards. So I think in the Steam version, you get like points or tokens that you can use to buy stuff in the Steam store in the game. And then the Web3 side is you got infamy and like levels and all of that, and you got the cosmetics for the challenge runs. So I do love Gala when they do it like that, because you can play on any device, any platform, come together in like one world type of thing, and then play with your friends depending on whatever console they are using.
Yeah, and great players with strategy really can hold their own without any NFTs. The proof's in the pudding. I'd done it free to play. I'd quite happily start running this from launch free to play, just to show people that it can be done. You don't need to pour all of your money into NFTs. You can just have a handful, or.
Yeah, that's like a series that most people do like, is like Zero to Hero type series, right? Start as free to play, become rank 1 with like no money invested in the game or no money spent on NFTs. I was planning to do that with The Walking Dead, but currently there's not enough of a content me to do that. It's like, I can get my base to 60, but there's no other things. So that is the Head of the Game episode 35 breakdown. You can find it over here on Smilinmonster's X. Basically gives you all the information you need. If you do enjoy it, make sure to drop a heart and then repost, like, you know what to do, all the good stuff. The other thing that we can talk about is Messi here managed to pull an insane pull in Champions Arena. He got 2 legendaries, 2 epics, and an insane amount of normal champions. I was like, oh my god, man, this is crazy. So congrats to Messi.
Like that in my life, bro. Like the whole time I was playing that game, I never pulled a legendary champion. I pulled some epics, like maybe 1, and then like a couple of like commons and uncommon. But when I saw that, I thought it was Photoshop. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that's not real. That can't be real. Like something's wrong here. Like
refresh the thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say in a message and say, yo, what kind of scam is this, bro?
It's happened once before. Somebody pulled a Seraph and I think a Gia on the same thing when that banner was happening. That's the only other time I've seen 2 legendaries pulled in one go. But congrats to Messi. This was just after the Mystic box sale. The other thing is the Echoes of Empire launch, which we did cover. Like global launch is the 30th and early access is the 29th. And then I guess we can move on to our champion box openings, and we'll call it there for this episode. So let me quickly get the video up and running for you guys. You guys can chat back and forth while I get the video ready. Let's start with Shadows 1, and then we can start with R1. If you're cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing about Legends Reborn as well. Like, you have the ability to upgrade your creatures. even if you have like a common creature, you can upgrade it to an uncommon, a rare, epic, and whatnot. So I'm not too sure what type of material or resources you're gonna need to upgrade your creatures. And obviously, and also they're gonna have minting scrolls as well. So free to play players will have, I believe, they will probably have the opportunity to take a database creature and turn it into an NFT. And then you have the opportunity to take that like common, uncommon, and upgrade it to epic, legendary, and whatnot. So obviously that's another way for them to generate revenue because obviously whatever resources they probably have like soul stones or some form of upgrade stones you'll need to upgrade your creatures. So that's another way for them to like rather than just selling action cards to be able to sell whatever resources or material they'll need to do that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're really show that once they let us get our hands on the title, we'll explain what we mean about the creatures and the different rarities. But just a quick rundown of them is you obviously got your classes like your attacker or your medic or your caster. You can assign 6 action cards to each creature. The bog standard common ones will have 6 single action slots, and then one that has like a attacker will have one slot will have a healer on it as well. But then as you go through the ranks up to ancient, you then have like 6 dual slots. So you can either choose 6 attacker classes, but then they have like 2 slots for healer, 2 slots for caster. So it really gives you some deck variety, and that's the only real benefit to having the rarer classes.
Cool. C Money's asking, what does Chaos call the little red guy in Champions Arena?
Bro, that little devil. That is just a little devil, cuz he's a deviant, a little devil. I hate it, bro. Every time that I open a box, I got a whole bunch of these little red devil, cuz.
Devil army, innit?
All right, cool. So I've got shadows up and running. I'm gonna let it play. I think the audio should also come through so you can see live reactions to when the pulls actually did happen. If I just press, is it this?
I don't want to hear no bad talk on these roos either that you can see here.
Is it not coming through?
I've got your stream on mute, so I don't know whether I'd be able to.
All right, let me quickly. Guess the people can tell us if they can see.
What I'm gonna do is let me mute myself, and then I can listen to the stream as well. Do that.
We can see it, but we can't hear it. Okay.
Is there any way we can run the video at like a 1.5 times?
I guess we can. Let me quickly. Oh, I've muted that. So let me quickly just minimize this. Give me 1 sec. I want to see if I can get the audio sorted too. And I can do the speed up as playback speed to 1.5x. And then we can also go to settings, sound settings, open volume mixer, and just make sure that VLC is going through voice meter input VAIO. And then if you go to here, voice meter input VAIO, play, capture,
I don't. Is it playing?
It
I can
is.
see. I can see it playing.
Alright, cool.
It doesn't.
I got
More gems. Making me relive this.
Yeah, still no sound though.
Yeah, that's all right. Where you sped it up, it'd be coming through all funny anyway. We'd be sounding like the chipmunks.
It is sounded like the chipmunks. I can hear. Oh, it sounds like.
Big gems there. Yeah.
I guess you guys can do a comment. You can commentate over it.
Yeah, well, we can relive it because I forgot what you pulled. Shadow did have quite a lot of what do you call it, like errors when you were opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's obviously too many people trying to undo their boxes.
Yeah, and then it was like freeze.
You made me go first, didn't you? You got it. It was a lot more smooth when you did it after
Yeah.
me.
Well, I was transferring things back and forth. I was transferring the boxes to my YouTube account, but then you told me that the gems, when it opens, the one that opens it, the gems go to that account, and that doesn't have like a Champions Arena account. It's just like a Gala account. So I had to transfer it back. So then you were opening while I was transferring back and forth. C Money says he can't see Shadowknyte's transfer code.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Legendary Born, High Pipe.
Legendary Born, March 24.
Yeah. Still, the animation, bro, it makes you think you're getting a legendary because it goes blue,
The first
orange,
one
red.
I pulled, I was like, "Oh my god, I've got an ancient," and then I was like, "I've got some gems." And after that, I stopped getting excited until it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your playback's definitely going to be a lot smoother.
Yeah, mine, because mine didn't have that many errors because I think everybody stopped opening by the time I was opening. Like, this is the time as soon as people bought. Oh, there you go. Chuck just pulled as a Freener in the audio.
Shout out to Chuck.
Bro, Chuck is a lucky guy, bro. He always gets like the best pulls.
Dubstep robbed. Opened 2 boxes, got a large gem pack, and a Kate Nova.
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
Bro.
There was the other guy, INQ, as well.
There's some people that just pull good shit every time they pull stuff.
I remember when he did the mystery box, like he opened like 4 boxes and got like 2 legendaries and some bullshit. Like,
Shout out to that luck, man. RNG gods.
You know what? Yeah, anytime I need to open a box, I'm like, bro, I'll pay you.
NFT.
Yeah.
I'll send it to his account and pay him.
Got an Aiden. Everyone hating on him. I don't know why. He's got I think he's quite decent.
It's all right.
Turn 1 puts taunt on. Card 2 does attack down. And he's got loads of speed up buffs.
I do have 5 boxes left. Do I open them on podcast?
Have you got 5 left now?
I managed to get 5, yeah.
What? You kept this quiet?
I had to. It's a little surprise. We're going to open them after we see this video.
We got to run them live. But I am conscious it's 8:45.
Yeah.
I still got to eat, shower.
Right, run it quick. Hey, yo.
Get my stuff
I'll do it
ready
faster.
Get my stuff ready for work. But yeah, for sure, we've got to run that. I can just say what I bought you on.
Yes. Nah, you gotta watch it, man. It's gotta be on video. You gotta watch it.
Oh, you know what you're gonna. Yeah, there's the Beckett. Solid, absolutely solid. I've been running a database Beckett since about season 3. So to have the NFT version of that now, I'm real happy. I'm just debating on whether I reset my database one to get the souls and then just put the souls onto the NFT one. Obviously, it's going to cost me hella lapis.
Aiden.
But I do have 11 minting scrolls, so I could just mint my database one.
I would do that, to be fair.
It's a conundrum. Yeah, I've got another Durex though, so I was gonna mint that.
Yeah, well, Durex is awesome, an awesome
If
champ.
anyone in the chat wants to buy a Beckett or a Durex, let me know.
Yo, counts.
Give you $250 for it. Final offer.
That was for UC money. He went to the Meow Match box just for you.
Declined.
He predicted the future.
Declined that 250 gala.
Man, all right, man. You're missing out, man. That $250 could be worth $3,500 like in about 10 years.
Mm.
How much? I don't know.
Big gems.
Yeah,
Happy
you got
days.
20k gems.
I got
Awesome.
two big gems. I'm buzzing with that. But this is what I was saying earlier about hopefully the future ones to be transferable, because I just can't. I won't go in again if not, because I've literally, I was probably doing a big gem pack a month, so I've probably got good 7 months worth of gems. That's the big pull. That's the big pull right there.
Right there.
Oh yeah, that was a sick pull. Yeah.
That was my best pull.
Yep.
Spoiler alert: Amiko's not going to come out of this box.
Alright, cool.
Your last one?
Yeah, that was Shadow's awesome.
I remember. Yeah, that was. I pulled him on my last pull, so yeah, buzzing with that. Really happy.
Let's go to this. We load my one up. Play, speed, fast. We'll do 2x speed because you can't hear the noise anyway, and if you did, you'd just be hearing me go. Mine's only 5 minutes, so that should be decent. Display capture. There you go.
Those technical difficulties weren't me being dumb.
Nah, it's actually happening.
Who could forget Legends Reborn 24?
First pull Koga, I forgot about that.
I am legit hyped that you've got 5 boxes to pull in a minute.
I kept that quiet just for a surprise to both of you, bro.
Yeah, I sick. I didn't see that coming.
Both got Aiden's, didn't we?
Yep. That's me yelling estate.
Was that the big one or the small one? No, small one.
That was a small one. Yeah.
It's the two big crates, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, small one.
In my mind, every time I was going 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, there's a big gem pack. 4 months.
Yep.
They need to buy gems for days.
I'm good for the next 6 months. You hear me saying I need Chuck to open all my shit.
How many boxes did you purchase in total?
I bought 10 when we opened this, and then I remember minting my gala, and then I bought with that, and I forgot the order went through. Because I thought by that time there was no boxes left, but the order went through.
Oh, Roxanne. What a sick pull, man.
Yeah, I know. I was happy with the Roxanne. Roxanne's amazing.
Roxanne's sick. I remember being in work the next day and I couldn't remember your team, and I was thinking for some reason you had a Roxanne, not a Beckett, and I was going to see if you wanted to do a trade, like your Roxanne for my Beckett.
Yeah.
But me and you both running Beckett's from the jump.
I got it from the shop and he's been in my team ever since.
Mm.
Yeah, that was it. All right, cool. So let me just transfer the boxes over from the Bell account to my official account.
Shout out to Calps. This is just our episode 3 of the podcast where we run over everything Gala. I don't know if Smiling's going to do a separate stream afterwards to play a bit of The Walking Dead. But this is just us rounding up.
This will be the podcast, yeah.
So this is just us rounding up our the all gala shenanigans.
Finally got a name for the podcast as well, man.
Legit, it took I said a couple of weeks, but it did take us a couple of weeks just to like iron everything out, iron all the details out. Next. Boom, sent them all over. So now I can get rid of the display capture. And then I need to get a browser capture going. Let's see, browser capture.
So while he does that, Khaos, once we've got this launch date for LR, are you going to be booking a few days off work?
I was meant to ask you
A
that.
few days off work. Mate, I'm handing him a resignation. I'm like,
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Legit.
And then after 30 days when I'm broke and I need money, I'll be like, oh, y'all still got vacancies? Like, I need a job now. But yeah, no, as soon as I get a date in terms of like when that launches, definitely gonna be taking some time off work because like I want to be going ham. I want to be going ham on that game. I still need to finish off my quest with the Walking Dead Empire. You know, my road to level 100. Still gotta be playing that on the side. So yeah, just gonna.
You're a lunatic. You are a lunatic.
I'm a madman, bro. But don't worry, it'll all pay off in about 12 months' time when y'all be like, bro, why are you doing this? And in 12 months, they'll be like, bro, how did you do that? I'm like, yeah, because. You know what I mean?
What was the statistic? You need as much XP from level 90 to 100 as you do from like 1 to 80.
1 to 89 is equivalent to 91 to 100.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the same amount of time you put in from 1 to 89 is and I'm struggling at level 89. Like it's so hard to get, you know, the XP needed to get to 90. If I'm struggling at 89, bro, I don't think
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
get
see
level
97, 98, 99.
Nah. But like when the game launches, they're gonna have like resources and stuff that will give you an XP boost.
Yep,
You know,
but
so that
premium
will
as
help.
well.
Yeah. So I'm getting all of that. I'm buying the drugs. I'm buying the premium pack, VIP.
Sleeping aids, yep. Alright, cool. So I got it ready. Calps, there will be no Walking Dead. And also, what's up, Smasher? Nice to see you over on Twitch. C Money likes the name. Okay.
Hey, what's that? Is it a bounty hunter?
Yes, Smasher's bounty hunter. He pops in every now and again. He's dope.
Bounty killer, right there.
Yeah. All right, cool. What box do we start with?
Today, you know, Smasher's a bad man still.
What box we starting with, boy? 126, 381, 382, 383, or 384? What does the chat want me to open first? We'll ask chat. Give me 30 seconds. Yeah, which box are we opening first? Let's go. Type in the numbers, guys. Which one you want to see open? I'm getting that legendary Zafrina. I'm getting that estate and that Kate Nova. How much you want to bet? I'm taking bets as well.
I think you're gonna pull something good here, man. I got a feeling.
Gotta wait and see.
Smasher, I see you. Yeah. Oh, a name to the face. My face.
Calps, why do you need to buy the experience boost? Because it will save you time in leveling. So instead of spending like 100 hours leveling, it can be 80 hours if you use the sleeping aid and the premium. All right. Well, I'm gonna start with 383. So let's start with that. Oh well, let's go back. Tofu said 384, so let's do 384. He was the first one to launch a number, and
you're gonna know what you've got before us because we're watching the stream.
All right, I'll open it and then I'll close my eyes and I'll listen to your guys' reaction. How about that?
All right, cool.
Let's go with that. All right, cool. Open item. I know, right?
Honestly, mate, let's go.
Press and submit. Close my eyes. Don't know what it is.
Drum roll. Can we get a drum roll?
Can, but it's already done, I think. Oh no, gems. Okay, next one. We'll go 384. How many boxes did I buy? I bought 10 and then 5. I am a madman. I want that estate. I close my eyes again. I can do the drum roll, I think.
This brother bought
Do
15
sound.
boxes, cuz.
Oh, that was a budding. Psh. Never mind. Oh, it's gems. No. All right, cool. What do we have? 382.
Let's go.
382.
I feel it, bro. I feel it, man. This is gonna be this. This is the one. 382.
Let's do, what is it? Bad horn, golf clap. Oh, what? We'll just press submit. Go, 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 go. What do we get? What do we get? The gems? It is gems.
Yep, gems.
Alright, cool.
No.
Oh, you got two more?
Two more.
Come on, Summer, you're in a dubstep robbed.
I know,
And
right?
Chuck.
If I don't get anything, then I'm making sure Chuck and Dub open all of my shit from now on.
Oh, yeah, get them on stream and then make them open.
Legit.
You don't want to. Oh,
What is that?
big gems.
Big gems. Oh, I take big gems. Big gems is amazing.
Big
All
gems,
right, cool.
Decent. Yeah, big gems is decent.
126. 126 is left.
All right.
See how this goes. I'm turning around for this one.
126. This is it. This is it. Come on. Ah, gems.
No.
Ah.
No. That was 5 wasted pulls. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
No. That is tough. Should have just kept them. But you know, gotta do it for the content. You gotta do it for the content.
Yeah.
Hope you guys appreciate that, you know.
Burnt $500 like that.
Well, hopefully in the future you'll be able to give some of these away to these
Possibly.
guys that are taking the time to stop by and watch us.
Yeah, soon, hopefully. But yeah, that was the pulls. All right, cool. So that was episode 3 of Guardians of the Galaverse. Tune in weekly. We will try and do it Friday, Saturday. If it gets delayed, it'll be either a Saturday or Sunday. But as always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to smash that like button, hit follow Shadow and Khaos over on their socials as well. If you're watching over on Twitch, you know what to do. Smash that follow button. And if you have your Prime, then gift the Prime. Yeah, Bounty Hunter, man, it was so bad. So bad, but it is what it is. I'll get you some good shit. Thank you. We'll have to wait and see. But yep, if you guys have any final thoughts to say when you give to the people watching, after that we will go offline.
Basically, Smiling sends me the VODs from his Twitches for these podcasts, and then I upload them onto my own YouTube channel. If you could just give that a subscribe and like the video once you see it go live, really appreciate it because it is a brand new channel.
Yep. Make sure to show them
have
love.
a great week. Let's go.
Yo, thank you guys for watching this stream. We appreciate it. Like, this won't be possible if you guys didn't turn up, like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna start posting the links to my social. I just need to get it all set up, but as soon as I get it set up, I mean, y'all can go to my socials like YouTube, Twitter. You can find me in Discord. Obviously, I haven't really started posting anything yet, but sooner rather than later, you're gonna start seeing me posting a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to start to do my own shit. I can't rely on Shadowknyte and Smilinmonster all the time. But I really appreciate you guys watching this live stream. Cool. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe, be easy. Peace out.
See you in the next week's episode, guys.